in the business?
It's good. It's nice because I do have a clientele to speak to and inform about our products. What's been extra nice about being a stylist is that I've learned a lot of skills in terms of telling people about products. I think that one thing that a lot of us forget to do, that I've been trained to do, is make recommendations. You're a professional. Like, we, as reps of It Works, we know our products more than anyone else does, and we need to be conveying that. And that is how you should approach a hairstylist. You shouldn't go to a hairstylist and be like, check out this hair, skin, nails, and act like they know more about it than you do. Like, they have no idea. For one, well, first off, I wouldn't even approach them with that product, FYI, because I thought it was bullshit. Sorry.
No, you're fine. We're all family here.
It was the product that I was the most skeptical about. And I'm a blue, so I, of course, didn't even take the time to read into it and, like, find out about it until I knew the other stuff worked. And then I was like, okay, I guess I better figure this out. But with hairstylists, we're in the beauty industry. Appeal to our vanity. That's all you need to do. Like, be like, this wrap is awesome. It'll make you super pretty. And your skin pretty. Look at people who use it. Look at these pictures. That's how it is.
So now there's a difference too, walking in and somebody being a booth rental and then somebody being like on an hourly wage. So what do you think, walking into a hair salon, not knowing, first of all, take that and go figure out which type of salon they are, do your research.
Yeah, you need to do your research on what type of salon you're approaching. If you are approaching a Great Clips and you're thinking you're gonna go pitch this business and they'll be able to wrap people at the salon. No, you're wrong. They're corporate. They're not gonna be allowed to do that. You need to approach them more as a customer, and then if you want an individual stylist to be a distributor, like, definitely talk to them about that. But you can't go in there and be like, this salon's gonna blow up with this wrap thing, because it's not, it's corporate. Those salons are more hourly than there are booth rental salons. Booth rental salons are what I try to target when I try to recruit stylists, because all of those people already own their own business. They already are doing it for themselves, so they're interested in that. They've left commission salons because you can make more money as a booth renter, and they're gonna be more interested in building that income, and they're gonna be able to do it and make more money off of doing the individual reps. I work at a commission salon. If you were gonna come into my salon and talk about it, you would need to talk to my owner. We make anywhere from 43 to 53% commission. So if you go in there and you have your wrap and you're like, you can add this wrap as a service for $25. Well, by the time we get our cut, the 50% or whatever, $12.50, so you have $12.50 left. A box of wraps costs $59, there's 4 in there, you are not even making any money for the salon. So that's a thing where I would recommend talking more to the individual stylists and like just talking to them about it and seeing if it's something that they would want to do if you're wanting them to be a distributor. There are ways where a commission salon can do it and make a profit and have the stylist make a profit, but it gets a little bit tricky depending on ownership. Like who runs the salon and what kind of person they are, because there's a lot of different types of owners there.
So what would you say would be the best product to approach a hairstylist with? Is it just to lead with the wrap like we all do?
I would say the wrap.
Yeah.
And it depends. Every salon's different. My salon is a very health conscious salon. I'm probably the least healthy person there. We also do we have another thing, it's called Prissy Tomboy, and it's like this keeping girls in sports and stuff like that. So they're very charitable. So that one you could go in more with the health aspect and the nutrition, but you just have to do your research and see what you're dealing with. Every one of you that goes to a hairstylist, you have a golden opportunity to kind of present it in a way where you're like, hey, have you seen this thing? Have you heard of this thing? And gauge their response. If they haven't heard of it, you're like, oh my God, we gotta slap this thing on your body. Take a wrap with you. Like, you can do it. Most of them will do it. Like, most of them will do it. But going it that way, and if they're like, oh yeah, I've heard about it, it doesn't work, be like, are you crazy? I have these before and afters, and this is mine, and all that. Are you sure? Did you do it right? Like, I mean, don't accuse them of doing it wrong, but like, ask them how they did it.
So you have been taking off, you're a recruiting machine. What's your favorite